insane war about to go down here. As promised, the last couple of matches that I recorded, I stopped right before this match between former four-time Kumite champion. Of course, he looks like Jean-Claude Van Damme. The name is Frank Dukes of Bloodsport. Those of you that remember the movie Bloodsport, that was the character Jean-Claude Van Damme portrayed. And of course, his opponent tonight, from the Crestwood section, the one, the only, the self-loathing racist himself, Uncle Ruckus, no relation. We're gonna let them go and let the blood flow. As you can hear, there's no announcers. Lillian Garcia is not making the announcement. But coming to ringside right now from Woodcrest, the man with a million jobs, Uncle Ruckus. Woodcrest, that's what it's called. Woodcrest is the area he lives in. I don't know exactly what state it falls along the lines of, but yeah, old Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks is in the building. Hey pal, what's up? We got my son Deadpool just popped up. And we got Uncle Ruckus about to enter the ring, getting ready for his match against former champion of the Kumite, Frank Dukes, a.k.a. Jean-Claude Van Damme. You must be typing away, boy. Here he is, from the United States, former Marine, former martial arts champion, currently in the new Universal Soldiers movie. He plays opposite, that's right, the villain, against Scott Adkins in the new Universal Soldier, Jean-Claude Van Damme, a.k.a. Frank Dukes of Bloodsport. Here in the YouTube arena, I believe this is the event that's taking place in Albuquerque, New Mexico. What'd you do today, man? Oh, overhand right off the bat, and a full Nelson, suplex, dropping Uncle Ruckus on the back of his head. Dukes. Looked like a big stomp, and he foot slapped him. He gave him the feet slap. It's all beseda, as the Zohan would say. Frank Dukes having his way with Uncle Ruckus. Big elbow drop, springboard from the top rope, coming in from the outside. Picking up. Oh, okay, I see your stuff. I see what you're writing. Ruckus. Oh, forearm shots to the small of the back on Dukes. Not a good look. Foot stomp from Uncle Ruckus. And now, Irish whip. Oh man, what a kick to the chest from Uncle Ruckus. Seems like you're in there now. Another kick. What's Ruckus to do? Rolling senton. Wow, that's a deadly flip for a fat fucker like him. stealing a little page out of Kevin Owens' playbook. And don't forget tonight's SmackDown, we find out why Sami Zayn did what he did in Hell in a Cell. And if you haven't seen it yet, I'm not giving any spoiler alerts, no spoilers, but let's just say it wasn't cool. Hell in a Cell went off without a hitch last night. Oh yeah, send me that picture, son. Frank Dukes having his way with Ruckus. About to twist his head off like a cap. Referee's at the count of 7. I hope they don't get counted out. Back in the ring, dragging him from the ropes. What has he got in store for Ruckus? He's just going for the straight pin. Also, if you guys haven't watched Raw yet, The Shield is back. Ambrose, Rollins, Reigns. It's the band is back together. Let's just say this was a better reformation than the NWO did, okay? People were still hot for the Shield, and they got what they wanted. It's going to be a beautiful thing. Ooh, neck breaker drop by Frank Dukes, going for the pin. Ruckus only letting him get the count of 1. Here he goes, elbow. That was brutal. Oh, Ruckus feeling it. Van Dam going to the top rope. Taunting Uncle Ruckus. Here we go. Missile drop kick puts him down like a sick animal. Van Dam missing with the kick. Oh, he blocked the suplex. Ruckus. Amazing with the headbutt. What an elbow drop. Wait a minute. Dukes getting stomped. Wait a minute. Ruckus distracted. Who's he distracted by? Is Stinkmeaner at ringside? Could that be? Missing with the enziguri. Stiff arm clothesline from Ruckus. Misses. Oh. Ruckus with a big sidewalk slam. Or spine buster, pardon me. Right hand, another. A trifecta with the left. Shake, rattle, and rock. And he's down. Frank Dukes. Looks like he's about to get put away by Uncle Ruckus. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, boy. The Uncle Ruckus's edge. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Ain't nothing else to do but cry about it. Uncle Ruckus is your winner. Unbelievable. Ruckus spent, tired. Uh-oh. Here he is. It's old man Stinkmeaner. Yeah. Uncle Ruckus calling him out. Stinkmeaner. If he ain't careful, he may get a hold of something he's not going to want. We're going to move into the next match here. We're going to take a look. Check the lineup. If you can hear the music in the background, it's Shinsuke Nakamura's entrance. The leader of the Strong Style Nation. Here we are. We got the loose cannon, Brian Pillman, a.k.a. Flying Brian Pillman. taking on the living legend Larry Zbyszko, the man who once trained with Bruno Sammartino. Well, we're going to see what's really good right now. Old versus the young. I take Larry Zbyszko's side on this one. Back in the 70s, Zbyszko held the tag team belts with, I believe, Tony Gurria. And he almost got it with Bob Backlund. They tagged up quite a bit, too. And Bob Backlund was a real great wrestler as well. Here we go with Flying Brian Pillman, former Cincinnati Bengal. Never made it to a Super Bowl, I don't think. But he did win the television champion numerous times. He's also won the United States title, I think, the North Atlantic tag belts, the United States tag belts, and the World Tag Team belts. Him and Stunning Steve Austin were the Hollywood Blondes. So here comes Pillman, acting like he ain't got the sense that God gave him. Also a graduate of the Hart Family Dungeon. I wonder when my son's going to send me the picture of him in his uniform. He's in high school ROTC. I believe it's the Marine Corps. And I really hope he does well in it. Can't wait to see the picture of his uniform. With him in it, of course. So I don't know if he's wearing blues, casual uniform, or camouflage. And either way, I hope it looks good and he makes it look good. Coming down to the ring now from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the one and only, the living legend, father of the living legacy, Timothy Zbyszko, Larry Zbyszko. Yeah. Larry Zbyszko, former protege of Bruno Sammartino. Bruno Sammartino trained him. Zbyszko used to hound him. I mean, like, he knew Bruno's schedule. He had it down pat, you know. Found out where he'd be wrestling and all of that, when he'd get home. Yeah, it's kind of weird. That's all before the Stalker laws. But Larry Zbyszko was genuine. He really wanted to learn the art of professional wrestling. And make no mistake, professional wrestling is an art form, and it is, without a doubt, a sport. And here we go. The bell is rung. Larry Zbyszko with an Irish whip, taking Pillman to the corner. The crowd just enjoying this. They don't know who to hate more. Larry Zbyszko, after some point in the WWE, actually turned on Bruno Sammartino and more or less trying to kill the legend, because Bruno Sammartino is the living legend. He was a living legend. He's the only man to ever sell, I believe, Madison Square Garden out 188 times, something to that effect, or 187 times. So a lot of these cats out there who are famous, and because they sold out Madison Square Garden and they think they're somebody important, remember, Bruno sold out the Garden just with his name alone. Y'all motherfuckers ain't even touched that. You know what I'm saying? And there are a lot of artists, comedians, singers, you know, that have graced Madison Square Garden's presence, their presence in Madison Square Garden. None have done it like Bruno Sammartino. And Larry Zbyszko is the recipient of the skills that made him the man he was in professional wrestling. But right now, Brian Pillman ain't trying to hear none of that shit, because he turned the tables on Larry Zbyszko. He's going for that gut wrench into a gut buster. Gut wrench, backbreaker into a Gut buster. Wow. Elbow, forearm off the middle rope. Pillman taking his time with Zbyszko. Fireman's carry to a takedown. From Zbyszko giving him a good stomp. Ooh, right on that elbow and bicep. Zbyszko taking his time. Going for an early pin after that axe handle. Got a count of 2. Zbyszko feeling good about his deal. Pillman setting him up for a hangman's neck breaker and is successful. Zbyszko writhing on the floor, takes a knee to the face. That's not a good look. Moonsault from Brian Pillman. As I said before, he is a high flyer. Larry Zbyszko raking the back. And now whipped into the corner. Zbyszko got something in store for Pillman. Sits him on the top rope. Where's he going with it? Where's he going? Here's where he's going. Whoa, man. Off the top rope. Super side suplex. And Zbyszko pinning Pillman. 1. Only a count of 1. Amazing. Pillman getting up gingerly. Zbyszko with a big overhand right to the back. Taking a breather in the corner, taunting the man. He kicks him right in the ass. Another kick to the ass. Raking the back of Pillman. Zbyszko going for the bulldog. Driving Pillman's head to the mat. Introducing his wrist to the canvas. Whipping that arm. Really doing a number. Now wrenching the neck and head of Brian Pillman. Zbyszko snapping and twisting. Going for the pin. Count of 1. And a stomp to the back of the neck. Pillman receiving a series of rights to the face. And Zbyszko just showing no mercy. Stomping Pillman right between the eyes. And Pillman with a judo flip. Dropping Larry Zbyszko like a bad habit. Pillman with the short DDT, dropping Zbyszko face first into that canvas. And now going to the top rope, Pillman. Elbow. Pillman driving it into the heart of Larry Zbyszko. Now stretching the hamstring, snapping the leg. And he's just gave everybody the signal. It's about to be done. Pillman again at the hamstring of Larry Zbyszko. He just wants to put the man in pain. That's it. He just wants to end his career. Pillman driving the knee into the canvas. Zbyszko is just about out on his feet. Into the corner. Pillman setting Zbyszko up for something ugly. Tornado DDT. And this might be the end for Larry Zbyszko. A knee drop right between the eyes. Pillman jaw-jacking with the crowd, and hey Joe, how's it going, bud? Larry Zbyszko getting the worst end of this ass whooping from Pillman at the moment. Pillman, what's he got in store for Zbyszko? Oh my God, springboard frickin' clothesline took Zbyszko out of his boots. 2, and it's all over for Larry. No? Holy cow, he got out. Zbyszko ever resilient, and Pillman getting really frustrated now. Drop kick to the back of the neck, and now he's letting him know he's had enough. Zbyszko getting stomped. Pillman, arm drag. Zbyszko disorienting the loose cannon. Now an overhand chop to the back of the head and neck area there. Here we go. Zbyszko goes for the twisting neck breaker. Stop talking to the crowd, Larry. This is how you get jacked up. Zbyszko stomping Pillman in the gut. Kick to the back of the neck and head with the knee. Pillman in trouble. Zbyszko ready to go and goes for the sleeper. Oh my God, he's going for the sleeper. Pillman trying to fight his way out of it. The referee. Oh man. Zbyszko really wrenching it in. Pillman figured a way to get out. And now gonna try and mount an offense. Let's see if Pillman can capitalize proper. Zbyszko looking at him like he's nuts, and Pillman right in the gut with that right hand. Goes for it. Here we go. Wow. Pillman had Zbyszko's number. Goes for another moonsault. I don't know how he did that, but he nailed it. Pillman with a boot to the face. And now running short. Oh, the knee right to the side of the head. I thought he was going to give him a drop kick. Pillman just hard smash mouth wrestling here. Stomping the elbow of Zbyszko. If he can't throw a punch, he can't fight. Zbyszko with a shoulder butt. Putting Pillman down and going for the pin, seeing if he can get it. Larry Zbyszko. Holy shit. Well, I didn't think that was going to happen, but it did. Larry Zbyszko puts down Brian Pillman. Look at him wrenching the neck on him. He really wore him out. But Pillman turning the tide, or at least trying to. Really big moves here, but it was a shoulder butt. Must have been something where, I don't know. He must have dislocated Pillman's shoulder. I don't know, but Zbyszko wins this match. Larry Zbyszko, the living legend, proud of himself. We're going to go into the next match here now. Here we go again. Next match. Let's see what... Oh, the LES King, star of Code Black, played Nacho Reyes in the Rise to Power, played Pachanga, right-hand man to Carlito Brigante in Carlito's Way, Part 1. The one, the only, the LES King himself, Mr. Showtime, Luis Guzman, will be facing off with Canada's greatest champion that ever lived. The excellence of execution, the best there is, the best there was, and the best that ever will be. Bret the Hitman Hart. It's about to jump off. What does Canada got for New York? In Albuquerque, New Mexico. Anyway, we got Luis Guzman facing off with Bret the Hitman Hart. As JR would say, this is going to be a Slabanaka. And I don't know who to be worried for, who to cheer for, because, well, Luis Guzman is really a good guy and a really good actor, and I like his stuff. But Bret the Hitman Hart, he's that dude, you know? Comes from wrestling family royalty. Same as the Anoys, the Von Erichs, the Armstrongs, you name it. He's from a big family. So here we go. Or like the Wyndhams. I can't forget the Wyndhams and, you know, and the Rotundas. But right now, here he comes, rocking and rolling. The Títere from the Lower East Side of New York. Mr. Man himself, Luis Showtime Guzman. The star of Code Black is a part of the YouTube Championship Wrestling. He is not only a wrestler, but he is also my manager in this little company of ours here. And let me tell you something, Luis Guzman, Senor Showtime, is no punk. And he's wearing the glasses styled like Bret the Hitman Hart used to give out. The crowd is loving him. The LES King himself. Original Dynamite Boy, Barrio Boy, Hell Hill Boy. We'll call him what you want. Well, there's the man right there, Luis Guzman. And coming down the ringside now, Bret the Hitman Hart, former NWO member, former champion several times over. He really got the crowd in New Mexico here hating him. And it's about to go down. Hitman is ripped and pipped and ready to go. Got a very aggressive look on his face, the Hitman does. Luis Guzman smiling at the crowd, giving them love. The referee's ringing the bell, and we are for green light. Bret Hart going for that quick neck breaker. Stomping Luis Guzman in the face. Oh. Luis Guzman with the underhook backdrop. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. What a shot. Dragging the Hitman out. Guzman going for that shoulder and elbow attack there. Uh-oh. Hitman flipping him over. And now digging at the eyes. Oh. Bret Hart has adopted rule breaker tactics. Not to mention, he started off as a rule breaker to begin with. Bret Hart driving the knee into the back and spine of Guzman. And Showtime feeling the pain. Look at this. Hart mocking Guzman. Wait a minute. Float over. Neck breaker. Oh my God, that's gotta hurt. And Bret Hart, blatant choke in front of the ref. And he does nothing. Bret Hart. Oh, headbutt to the groin. Guzman catches that leg. Dragon whip. And Hart getting pummeled about the back and spine there. And now into the ropes. Guzman up and over, dropping Hart on his tailbone, missing with the kick. And Hart, oh, what a backdrop. Look at him mocking Guzman. Knee to the shoulder blades. Northern Light suplex. No bridge over to the pin. But now Hart going with that elbow right across the face and gut. A double shot now, choking him again. Bret Hart showing no fair play against the LES King. And now an uppercut from Luis Guzman, trying to mount an offense. Elbow to the back of the neck, and a left and a right. And Hart kind of dazed, and an elbow to the back of the head again. Guzman going for pile driver, driving his head into the mat. Guzman going to the top rope. Oh man, in the LES you either go big or you go home. But Guzman's on the top rope, and he is going to fly. Double axe handle, drops Bret Hart, and Guzman going for the pin. 1, 2, Bret Hart kicking out Luis Guzman. Holy shit. Oh, what a shot to the face. And he's stomping Bret Hart like a roach. Guzman gets him in a half camel clutch, and he's trying to get him to tap. Bret Hart getting out of that one. Over the top rope he goes. Guzman pops him in the mouth, sending him down to the concrete. Luis Guzman going after Bret Hart. A stomp to the back. And drops Bret Hart neck and back and head first. But he gets out of there, and Guzman's in trouble. Well, maybe not. He might be in some trouble. Here we go. He's in trouble. Oh, a backbreaker. Oh, man. Bret Hart. 6 or 7 right now, the ref. And now we're back to 1. Hart. Drop. Ooh, leg drop across the neck. Guzman up on his feet. Into the stairs. Right into the steel steps. Bret Hart driving him into them. Stomping him right now. 5. We're at the count of 5. Guzman mounting some kind of an offense against Bret Hart. They have to get back in that ring. And he DDTs him. Count of 7 right now. Ooh, into the stairs. 8. Guzman's back in. 9. Bret Hart's back in. Guzman suffered a lot out there. Uh-oh. Bret Hart with a low blow. Where the hell was the ref on that one? And Bret Hart going for the easy pin. 2, 3. Bret Hart with a cheap shot wins the match. Luis Guzman fought a very valiant fight. Double axe handle. That looked like to be the tide turner. But no chance of that happening. Bret Hart kicking out and goes for the cheap shot. And the referee did absolutely nothing. And Bret Hart steals a victory from Showtime Luis Guzman. What a rat bastard, folks. Put your hands down, you filthy Canadian fuck. You cheated. Well, here's where I'm going to stop this right now. Give you guys 34 minutes. I'm going to stop this for now, and I'm going to restart with the Ultimate Warrior and Owen Hart, then me versus Pennywise tomorrow. But send me the picture. Get in the uniform, send me the picture. I'll get it on my phone. Alright, because I'm going to go watch some SmackDown. I want to find out why Sami Zayn did that to Shane McMahon. Alright?